Episode 5. It was a tough few years for the builders and engineers of Runcorn, putting together the train line that would be the lifeblood of their town, feeding them all the resources they need, as they seem to be alone and they don't know where any other towns are. But a mistake was made when construction of the line and the bridge that was put in was not sound and safe enough, causing the trains to have to go at slower speeds. So it would cost the taxpayers even more money to repair and rebuild this train line. And upon that, they are also looking at doing upgrades already to add even another train. This is all necessary going forward to the survival of Runcorn. Meanwhile, down in the lowlands, the new town of Hanston has sent scouts forward to the town of Rift to start diplomatic processes and joining a connection. Will it work or will it fail? We'll find out that and more today in the realm of In Between.
Hello gang, and welcome back to the In Between. That's right, sitting outside Runcorn, we're looking at the depot just here containing I'll bring this up, containing 23 conmats on deck and not a lot of stone. Now this is mostly due to the frequency of the train. We're getting plenty of stone, and boy oh boy, it's making good money when it hits, trust me. We are looking at, if I just click on this, I can show you what this train makes when it lands. That's about 671k per trip at the moment, so it's doing pretty well, pretty dang well. Now we have to address the problem that I did last time, and that was put in the keyway bridge, which is going to cost us a pretty penny to do that. However, we're also going to be double tracking some sections of this track and potentially putting a second train on it to increase the frequency that we're getting stone. You can see the conmats is all right. We might add another truck in here just to do that now. So let's manage the vehicles and add. I'm going to add 2 more there, but you know me, I don't like odd numbers. We're going to have 6. Okay, just to get that lifted and shifted. It won't matter anyway because we're about to put another train on very soon to get this going. Are you all? You are on any. You are on any. Okay, that's fine. It might be worthwhile just extending our cargo-y sections just here. Okay, brilliant. And right, so we've got to address the elephant in the room, and it's only a very small room, so elephants don't really fit, and that is this keyway. It is horrible. Well, it won't be horrible when we do ships and stuff. It'll actually be pretty cool. But for this bridge, it's really slowing us down, and it's causing a bit of mayhem. So we'll try and do this in sections just to see how we go. I'm going to pause here. Now, we kind of need to be a little bit smart about this. If I just did that, right, 26,000. And that's already because the infrastructure's in. So if I just do this, right, let's do this smartly. So if you're going to save 24,000 for that, right, we'll do that. And then what I do, this could be a very smart way to do this, is what I'm thinking, right? So we've already got that. Oh, it's only that much because of because you didn't put the pillars in here. Yeah, okay, I'm aware of that. That costs 300. That's still not too bad. All right, so that's got that better. Right, that's still, we can price this. Well, I still think we should do it our way. Yeah, it was only cheap because I didn't put the bridge pillars in. Here I thought I was being a little bit clever, but I wasn't. So we'll try and do the same thing here. Let me just see how much it costs from here to there, but make sure that we put this in this time. So you're going to charge 683,000 for that. So we need to make sure we just save up a little bit more, but we'll do it piece by piece here. Right, the other option today we're going to be doing is we're going to double track some of this line. Not all of it, but they're just going to be caused as bypass tracks, all right? Now, it's probably, you know, after spending all the money last time, I could probably just save up and double track the whole thing. I don't really want to. I don't think we need to. We're running 2 trains in the same direction. All we're going to need is literally some bypass track on the sections where they're going to have to basically zoom past up and down each other. When it gets to here, that's where it's going to be different, because they do their split off and come around. So it's literally only got to be like from about here down to here, but we're not going to be bypassing the bridge, where hopefully when they do their passes, it's going to be up somewhere around here, I'm hoping. Now it's going to come back this way quicker, so we're just going to have to see how we go as we go. We might be able to double track some of this section. I don't really want to be double tracking the bridge because that is a big expense, and we want to get down to Hanston today and put in their little passenger route as well. The other key thing we can be doing is we can start sending this coal down to the steel mine down here as well. All right, so I don't know where we're going to get iron from. We've got a lot of iron, is just at the bottom, at the foot of the hill. Holy goat track, Batman. That's going to take a big effort to get that up the hill. We'll have to see when we get the new town in what they're going to want too, but this is definitely going to be a little bit difficult today. All right, so we're getting close to having our money here. Let's go at this speed, please. Where's our train? It's almost in. Once that train lands, I'll tell you what, let's get this prepped up now. And we need to take out, that bit. I'm going to leave that bit and just put it in after. Okay, brilliant. And then fix up. Oh, that has fixed it up. Okay, the bridge has been repaired. Taxpayers' money has done all the work. We can now look forward to double tracking. So we are instantly going to I'm going to double track on, I was going to double track on that side, double track on this side. 114. Now being able to double track generally does mean it's a little bit cheaper, but it's still going to cost us because we're still going to be terraforming certain sections of the track. Do we want to double tunnel? I'll give you double tunnel. Alright, so this is how I put in double tunnels. Okay, I don't go and always just do this, but we're gonna, it's gonna cost a little bit of money. Okay, save up, get that. Now, I'm gonna do this. Take out the middle one. I just think you get a little bit better look in terms of your tunnels, and then what we'll do, brilliant. So that's the kind of look you get there, and I just think it looks really, really nice. I just really think little twin tunnels like that look brilliant. Okay, and then back around here. Same with bridges. When you can do the same with a bridge and it looks fantastic. Like, so if we did it here and then we did another one, you get a little twin bridge and it looks just brilliant. And I might do it. I might actually just do it for you and you can just see what it's like. So I would have to put the bridge in. Then we'd put another bridge in. Okay, we've got to wait for 37,000. The waiting game. It's going to be with us for a little bit until we get this next train in, I'm pretty sure. All right, so we'll do this. We did get a bit of refund back for it, which isn't bad. A little twin bridge is quite nice, to be honest. That's going to cost 117,000. And then we just get this nice little twin section of track through here as well. Doesn't really have to join, to be honest. We're fine. I had the money there, Ham. You didn't take it. Too slow, bro. 59. We need double the amount. What I need is that train to land in. There we go. Take it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just come up here and basically just peel up into there like that. I'll take that a little bit more. Like that. Okay. What would I do? And then this actual track, I will leave it there. We don't need it. But I will leave it for the moment. Here we go. Here's our train. It's going to come up and help us be able to finish off this track. Then we're going to have to save up and we're going to have to get some money. Also, I know we're running quick, but I want to go at another speed. We want to start unlocking, we want to start unlocking some new vehicles. Right, we're going that. Brilliant. 1 sec, I'll get back and fix that. So we are down to here, right? Now we're going to get a nice big turn in there like that. So you're going to come out of there instantly, right? That's where you're going to merge. And then look, I will go ahead and I'll double track this side. All right, just give us the maximum amount of tracking, basically, I can get. Tracking, yeah, the maximum amount of track in. Right, so here we just pause for a sec so I can get my head around this. Right, so the new way this has got to go is I'm going to be taking out this track here. I've decided I'm going to take it out. Bring up your line here for a second, mate. So your line is now double tracking. It can only do one thing but double track. Right, brilliant. So to help out now, we're going to have to put in some signal work, okay? You're going to be coming down this way. I wonder if I should switch it, because it realistically should be going that way and then heading up that way. And then when it comes into the station, it has to come around this way into the station. Yes, we're going to be doing that now. We're going to switch the line around, which means this train. Okay, so let's do it the way it's intended to be. So it's got to be like that. Right, we'll do it off. We'll do it for the tunnel. This waypoint's wrong. Okay, brilliant. And then what we'll do is down here, we're coming down here, and you're going to fix that track up so we can then get a nice smooth entrance onto there. Then you're going to be waiting there, and then we'll do another set of signals here and here. Yeah, and yeah, it won't really matter because this is actually going now. Yep. Can I just replace that? I cannot. Right, and then around in here, and we're gonna have to flip our depot just here. It's gonna have to get a flippity dip. Well, actually, it doesn't really have. Well, it should. It really should. It was temporary anyway, because we've got to build a freight yard up here as it is. Are we satisfied with that? We pretty much are. Okay, so the new train line is running exactly the direction I want it. Brilliant. So when the train hits the track, it's a mile to the crack, it's a mile. Anyway, this is oh, it's actually running the right side of the track, so that's brilliant. And then it'll come down here, and then it will switch, and it will start coming around on the other side of things now, and that's fine. Brilliant. So that's all going to work nicely, and the best thing is when it comes through here, let's just check its speeds as it comes through now. It should be going much better through here. That's what I like to see. Right, now we have to save up because we're pretty much going to be duplicating this train and eventually hopefully adding a couple of more carriages on there, and then that's going to be good. So money's a ticking. Let's make sure it comes around here, and then that's pretty much the upgrades I wanted to do, and just be able to add the next train. That'll be the last upgrade. Let's flick this around while we're waiting, hey? So let's just go. Let's say, what say will you say, sir, say? Too much curvage, too much curvage. Too much curvage. Not too much there. Okay, yeah, but. You have to be about out there, Ham. I think. Let's have a look. You have to be out one more. Crikeys. Doesn't ask for much, does it? It does. That's where that's gonna have to sit, right? Which is okay. We can handle that. Yeah, this track seems a little tight. What we're trying to do here, but I don't like it, but it's temporary. I've got to remember that this is actually temporary track. All right, so the engineer's blemish, the taxpayers have had to pay for it. The last thing they have to pay for now is the actual train themselves. I actually really hate that. I actually hate that join. But it just has to be what it has to be. Damn it. You could have put it back here, but it is what it is. It's gonna stay there. Right. When that actually hits up here, I didn't actually see the speed it went through there, but it seems to go at a much more cracking pace. Brilliant. Doesn't fully come into that station properly, does it? But that's okay. So 950,000. It's going to cost us well on managed vehicles if we want to duplicate. I don't know. I think it was oh crikey, it was a couple of days ago when I did that episode. We're losing coal. We're losing coal. Right. I do want to kind of keep that coal. Not what I had intended right now, but I do want to keep the coal. We're going to just put in a... Oh, what are we going to do here? I didn't really intend for you to be having to put a bridge in here either. See? Not that I am opposed to a bridge here. How about you just come up 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just gonna have to be like that. That's how we're gonna be putting that bridge in, put it that way. I don't like it. I hate it, but it is what it is. Right, all this just to save a friggin' thingy. Save a thingy? Yep, save a thingy. We're saving thingies today, and we're saving them good. You don't know what you're talking about, do you? It's not evident. It's pretty evident. We're not going over this one. Might be easier to go under. Might be easier, but it's... Why on earth do I have to be that low underground to get onto this train station? This train line? That too. I'd rather you weren't like that. I'd rather you just like be like that. This is something I'm potentially going to be keeping here, so I do want to make this look half decent, you know? No. That's ended up costing me way too much money just to put this section of road in. And you and your little wobbly woo can get cleaned up. Right, if we're going to do it, we'll do it properly. You're going to do it properly. All right, and then look, we're saving you, aren't we? We only need you to connect in one spot. one spot only. If I put a connection in here, do you make my track go bad? I care more about the trains than I do about your road. Oh, game. Oh, game. Oh, you are a cruel mistress. New idea. Oh, I that's how we like to build, is it, game? Give me strength. Give me strength. Right, you have to be hooked up over to here. Yeah, I don't necessarily want a tunnel there. In fact, I don't. So what we'll do is I don't mind you cutting a little bit of this mountain down. That's really steep. Okay, we have to let things play, yep. And then you just come into there. And now we clean this up. Okay. Now, this can go too. That bend's a bit ridiculous. Crikey, the things we have to do, hey? Oh, Ham, just let it lie. I can't let it lie. We can't just be having right angle turns everywhere as well. And then this one here, if we have trouble, we're gonna have to hook it up to there, and that's how that gets hooked up. Okay, so we can use these truck stops just here for this. So all I realistically need is a small little tiny pickup point just here. And thank you for the comment last time out saying that I could just use this stone drop off as well instead of this, but I want 2 depots here for later on, so I just whacked it in. But yes, I probably could have used this for a much cheaper cost, just so I could pick up this stone and drop it there for the train station. So thank you. Great tip for anyone else that's new to the game and wants to know. This is a truck stop unload stop. It says it in the description just there, whereas this does both. It does pick up and drop off. So good tips, keep them coming. Love the comments, love it. What am I doing? Chucking in a cheap one of these. Make me some money. Is that the cheapest place you can get it, Ham? It's the cheapest place I care to worry about at the moment. Right, give me a line. From there to there. I guess it won't really matter because it's only temporary to save this, isn't it? I'm gonna have it as a blue color as well, just because it stands out for the moment. We're just gonna call it Runcorn coal save. Let's see if this works. Right, where is our closest trucks? Probably down here. I don't know if I should send them here from up this way. Do we have a road connection to there? We do, but we don't have the road connection coming to here. I'm gonna risk it and we'll see how this goes. Buy the vehicle. Ah, we have new haul. Oh, no, we don't. I thought we had new wagons. All right, just give me All right, well, so we got time and that saved it. That saved it. Right. Brilliant. So we know that that's done for a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of that truck again. Manage the vehicles. I'm just gonna get rid of that truck. Sell. All right, get some money back. Not much, but we get some. All right, so that's going to stay there like that. We've saved that. We probably could make a lot of money off that, but I have a better idea that we can shunt with trains up and down the line at some point, and that's kind of what we want to do with that. Right, now I've got to get to the point where I can save money, team. So how are we looking here? This is much better. That's going to work a little bit better, especially when we get the new training. Right, let's go into saving mode right now. Ham's going to well, I'm not going to time lapse this. While we just have a little look at things, I just want to check the lay of the land down here, because I think we're going to get a nice, really nice coastal train ride down here today. Yeah, and it's not going to be huge, but we have to make a decision with this train line if we're going to follow the train line around the coast here, which I think I want to do rather than duck under. And what we might do is we might have some freight lines come on the inside, or potentially leave them outside. But what I want to do is we skim past Rift here and we get a really nice coastal route coming down the side here past this iron mine, and then we'll somehow get around and swoop into Stroud. Now I don't know if we'll go Stroud Riverside or Oceanside. Oceanside being, we'll call this like the big oceany, well it's more like a lake, isn't it? Lakeside or Riverside, I'm unsure yet. We're not quite up to there. That'll probably be the next leg of the journey. But either way, we're probably going to be going Rift around to Stroud, so we can nice like drive in and then head straight down to here to Duckin and Citrus Hills. Yeah, I think that's probably best. Wow, look at that. Over the twin bridges. Here it comes. This should be hopefully the last load of stone before we can double the train up. Now, while that's going in, a couple of things I just want to look at. Having reflected on this coal mine, or these coal mines, and our trains, would it not be prudent for us to send some of this coal up to our freight yard, get these trains to take a load all the way down to here, drop them off, and then in reverse, our trucks will pick up the coal and drop them here? Hey? Hey? And then we're feeding this, and not only that, but our trains all of a sudden are doing a two-way trip, netting us even more money. All right, so here we go. Train coming in. Train coming in. Let's speed it up. Train coming in. Let's go, buddy. We got things to do. We got stuff to build. We got excitement to happen. We got money to make. All right, it cost about 2.5 million for this train. So manage vehicles, duplicate it. And the best thing is that's just left from there now. And this one's going to be leaving from down here. Come on. Actually, you know what? I might just halt you just for a second until you're out and about. Come on, mate. It's slow going out of here too. Clickety clacks. Whoa, that is a slow shed exit. I mean, it's kind of realistic, but we haven't got time for 2Ks at the moment, friendo. Get out of the station. Oh, come on. Come on. It's like, oh, look, that's not too bad, okay? That's not too bad. All right, they should space out and do their thing fine. That won't be any trouble at all. Right, so that's going to net us more, and which is brilliant, because that way, by the time these guys have lifted and shifted all this stone, they won't have much more to go. And in fact, we might go manage the vehicles. We've got 22 vehicles on that. We're going to go ahead and put another 10 on it. Why? Because why not? And then in turn, we're going to need probably manage vehicles. I'm going to say another 4 on that. Okay, and we'll keep an eye on that just periodically as we go. That should be fine. Now I'm back to saving money mode, which is also fine. But while that's doing that, what we're going to do is this line here is now going to go at Duckin East. You're going to be ducking into here now. Oh, see what I did there? Actually, you know what? I might put in a shorter road for them. Just here. We'll run parallel with the track. I don't really want a tunnel, but I'm willing to take it because it's something a little bit different. And then what we're going to do here, once again, the horrible road that is the AI. That's the AI that puts these roads in, not me. Expensive, I know, And then you can just literally into there. That's a, see, well, I don't know why it snakes. I don't know why it does that. There's no need for it. Yeah. Now, I've got the truck stops in way down here, which is no help to us. We need to get a drop off. We're going to use the drop off point today. Okay, we're going to use it. Use it or lose it. Where's the shortest trip we can do with that? We can just drop off to there. Then what we'll do is we'll set a little turnaround road, because I don't like my vehicles just turning around on themselves, basically. So we're going to put a little bypass turnaround just here. Okay. Just like that. Okay, we picked a bad spot to do a turnaround point, you know that, Am. Not my fault, it's the game's fault for being so up and down. You made the map. I had something to do with the map, I did. My fault. Okay, come on. Luckily, we got 2 trains rolling in at the same time, so we can get this done. And then we can get out of here. All this just because you don't want the... No, I don't. Oh, dear me. We're in 1865 now, by the way, which is brilliant. All right, get that in there for me. Okay, good. Right. How does that line look now? It's not doing anything because you haven't plugged it in. Yep. Wally head. Right. Manage the line. It's going to add a station to here. Yep. See? The AI knows what I'm trying to do, at least. At least it knows one thing you're trying to do, I guess, doesn't it? All right. So Park Lane, done and dusted. Oh, let's get some vehicles on that, because realistically, what should happen is that the coal should just land here and get delivered there. Here's the thing, this thing is just outside of that. I tried a couple of variants of like bring the road to there. It makes no difference in terms of that to there. Okay. What these two do have in common is that stop, but that's no good. It will need to just be dropped here. It'll land there and then it'll get shifted there. I'm hoping automatically. We're going to see now by putting on a couple of vehicles onto that line. We don't need to call it the save vehicle anymore either. So let's go like, I'm going to go 16. Set them on. It'll be the Runcorn coal save, but we can change the name of that coal save now. Yeah, so that's working. So that's instantly telling me that they're going to be able to lift that and shift that. So with minimal effort, literally just putting in a road and a truck stop, we are able to get a double return on our money, which is going to be brilliant. We're going to call this Runcorn coal delivery. Delivery via truck. Okay, and the color can be like that now. Okay, brilliant. So those trucks should lift and shift down. Oh, they're on their way. We might even get more, and we might expand our. Oh, crikey! Yeah, okay. That manage the line. Tell them to not wait. Okay. Right, and they're going to come in there. There is already 114, 115 building up on the deck there. We're probably going to need more trucks than that. In fact, I'm thinking we're going to need more trucks than that. And I'm thinking double them. Double or nothing. All right, just get that coal on the deck. We can come back and check on this later. Let's head down and do what we want to do today, and that is get a station in outside of Hanston. Now, it is going to be a dead end one. Hillcrest will probably be a bus route eventually. I can't see us unless we can get that's a tough train to get that down there. I think it's definitely going to have to bus eventually. It's a big bus trip, but it is what it is, just with given their lay of the land. Something in the future might be able to be better for them, but we'll see. Okay, right now, right now we can make a little bit extra money. And you know, I don't want to run through town with this. I want to run around that way with it. I know it's not the quickest route. can sort of go that speed too. We don't need to go mega speed at the moment. I don't really want to run through the guts of town just to deliver timber, but I will. You don't want to, but you will. What I prefer is to come around this nice mountain. They've got a really beautiful little mountain or hill on their town, which is, it's quite spectacular. What about follow that to there, which makes sense with that mountain just there. You have to come through this way. You have to come through this way. Can you just come down one for me? Okay, we're going to be coming that way. So it just skips outside of town just slightly. I might paint in a bit of a better forest looking section around here as well, which might make that look a bit better. All right, so we're going to use our truck stop. I'm going to face you. We could probably put the truck stop up here. Outside here would probably be a little bit better. Let's go with the 30 straight off because we're going to get a fair bit of timber there. That's expensive. You're not going to really, it's not really going to matter. We're going to fix up all the truck stops and stuff later anyway. And we will just use the drop-off point. How does that sound? Eventually we're going to need to take these sawn boards somewhere. I don't know where the nearest tools place is, but for now, keep it cheap. Keep it cheap and we'll keep it fresh. We're going with that, are we, Ham? We're going to keep it cheap and keep it fresh. Shut up. So you've employed your little turn around again? Yep. Turning them around. Okay, set in a line. Hey, it pays to have a little bit of money making, okay? Okay, brilliant. Let's get you like that. Let's get you, and we're just going to call you Hanston. Hank. Timber Supply. Truck. Hank's Timber Supply. Fire truck. We're also, it's going to be difficult. How are we going to turn our trains around here? They might have to back in somewhere and turn around and do something. We'll get to that shortly. Let's get these guys a truck depot down in town here. They can have one on this side, which will be fine. In their timber yard, you reckon? I don't really. How about we put it out here? It's a novel idea. We could pretend that this forest here is part of one and the same as well. Buy vehicles, that one. Start with 10 and get it on Hank Timber Supply. Right, off you go. Go and do your thing, all right? They're going to pour through town and make a ruckus. Oh, seriously? Seriously, game? All right, you better. Yeah, they've already got timber there. You can't be closing in 173 days. We literally have timber coming to you. It's literally stacking up right now. Okay, well, let's keep an eye on that just quickly. Let's talk trains. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Right, so for this train station, we want passenger. And we want to run this one down here now. How are we going to go? I would like it. Oh, that'd be nice. Like plug it straight in there. Hey. Plug it straight in. Yeah, plug and play. Plug and play. What if you came around this mountain into a train station and back out the coastline? That could be quite spectacular, Ham. We don't have a lot of leeway to work down here. It'd have to plow right through town like that. Am I okay with that? That's expensive. We're making a lot of money. Speaking of, let's repay some of it back then, because that's going to really help with our taxes. All right, are you saved yet? It's funny how some of them will save straight away, but others It's going to take until the actual truck here gets in with the timber. I just want to see if this works or if I'm going to need a proper truck depot to make this happen. I have a feeling maybe a proper truck depot would work. Okay, it's saved. Oh, brilliant. In the meantime, what were we talking about? Trains. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to put this in here. You know, on the hill up here might be nice. It's a very industrial looking town, Old Hank, isn't it? Where the residents are literally blocked in on the water here. Let me just have a look at the layout of this town for a second. Oh, the residents are kind of scattered everywhere. Okay. I still think we're going to go about here, to be honest. I'm going to plow a bit of track through there, and we're going to come around we're going to come around this mountain. It's going to be expensive, but Jesus, oh gee, it's going to look great. Really not. I need to line up because we probably want to head through that direction there. So I probably just need to get you just a slight turn like that for me. And then you're going to come straight out across the road here. This is a beautiful little station. Brilliant. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. Can I actually mod this to have the different kind of track? I can and I will. Thank you. So let's get rid of the track that I don't want. Put in the track that I do want. Which is going to be this one. Okay, brilliant. Look at all these. This is a great mod. What's this? Small toilets? Oh, brilliant. Oh, we've got some beautiful stuff we can do later on. Look at these. We can add more buildings. Oh, brilliant. Great mod. Absolutely fantastic mod. Look at all this stuff. Okay, we can play with all that later on. For now, we're going to take it exactly as it is. Great little beautiful train station. Look at the detail in it. Little billboard signs on it. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Great mod. We're back up to 1.5. Let's just keep... Oh, I don't want to borrow. Pay that down just a little bit. This is going to be expensive cutting through here. I might have to take out this row of houses. In fact, I'm going to have to. So that money I just put in... No, AI. Let me get my track in first. Okay, we are going to lose some homes here. It is a thing. It is a thing. Trouble is, maybe I should just borrow that back. Just until I get out. Just until I get out of the town here, I think. We are going to double track through here, but we are going to be switching to single track at some point. Now, if you've ever watched any of my series, you know I just don't give a brass wazoo or a cahoots about anyone getting in the way of my train line in a town, and vice versa. I really don't care about noise pollution. Okay? Everyone has to deal with it. Deal with it. It's going to be nice. And then let's just get you out of here now. At 103 out? Yeah, that's pretty good. That little sweeping bend. All right, then we can follow that riverbank. We're very tree heavy around here, so I might look at getting into some of that. We are then, here's the thing. These trees are making it very difficult to see. I think we're quite flat all the way through until we get to about here. We don't want to be tunneling too much, but it's probably going to be inevitable putting a bit of a tunnel in. Now we're going to have a tight bend through here, like that. Are you doing weird things to my track? You are not. A lot of you are going to disappear though. Can I get a slower turn? I don't mind having a slower turn through here, to be honest, to lose less real estate. Okay, now you're thinking, Ham, that's a weird bit of track, but I only wanted to get that bend like that. That's all. And I'm going to be double tracking because I'm future-proofing this track now. Oh, we lose that place, but that'll be okay. Yeah, I'm just going to future-proof this bit of track through town now. Keeping you flat there, mate. Now you're starting to head into the mountains a little bit. And vice versa. I'm going to have you... Can I get you still over 100, please? Yep. Okay. Hanston really looking towards the future with the way they're doubling down on their tracks. This is where it's going to get expensive going that way. So let's hit the play button again, because right now I'm not too concerned. The AI can build what it wants, and brilliant. We might be able to put in a slip road here, but I may just leave it. Right, in terms of road, I'm going to have to get them a street in here. But I don't want you necessarily... Okay, so if you can do that. Okay. Right. Let's just clean up this area for them a little bit, just because it's a little bit... I'm not quite happy with how this is laid out, to be honest. Can I get you to come here for me? No, you want to do weird things. You're trying to do weird things, man. So are you just not willing? Yeah, you are. There you go. I'm going to leave that as a little... Oh, no, I'm not. I was going to leave that as a little cul-de-sac dead end, but it's actually no good. So we're going to have you like that. You there are going to swing. And I kind of like the fact that we have a timber mill in the middle of town. It's very kind of... period given. That's a much better block through there. Now I will go ahead and put in a tiny little street like this. Something like this is a little cul-de-sac sort of area. No, not cul-de-sac. We're going to run like that now. Yep. And then whatever the AI decides after that, it decides. Right, we're going to get in a bus stop for the moment. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too serious. Yeah, just a bus stop between the towns. So we're going to go there. We're going to have one up here. I'm going to get in a road straight through there. Right, because it makes sense. I'm going to go a bus stop there. I'm going to go one here. We'll go one here. I'm going to plug that line in now and just start to get people lifted and shifted. That's a busy road, that one. Yep. That's just going to be called Hank City Commuter via bus. We might even put trams in. But Hank, I think Hanston might get trams at some point. We might switch that up from buses to trams. Now we want to make that pink. Okay. Keep with the plan. We're going to need to make the money back to get this tunneling through. First, the easy part is going to be getting the station in for Rift. We know Rift is eventually going to be going on that way. The station, however, we're going to run with the same theme. Seeing as Hank and Rift are now in sort of, they're now in economic standing and they both are working together, they would have a combined engineer and design team that would design their stations and so forth. And so we're going with this design for both of them. Track-wise, we're going to leave it at 2. Yes, because eventually it will have it will come back. Baby, come back. Now, Hank is definitely going to have a temporary turnaround point. We're going to actually put it outside of Hank out here. I'm expecting some growth eventually. We can just bust the people out to here, which is fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Put in our other track. I tell you, I could just keep playing and playing all day and all day. Right, we're going to get this street. Is that actually I think it is a connection, is it not? That actually connects to it? Yeah, it does. Are you saying that I can go right under that? No. But you can basically get that path on the street, can you? Oh, that worked out a treat like that. Okay. And we'll get a nice little hook into that there. And then we'll bring that. That makes sense for that street to come down to there. Just bring it all the way down. Then I can get my straight plug there. Okay, that makes sense for that. Future planning. So this is going to be good for Rift and for Hanston to get these tracks in. Right, what we can do is we can lay. Can lay? Yep, we can lay. What is it when it crow flies down to here, friendo? Oh, jeez, that's, holy moly, that just squeezes in. 171,000, take it. Are you on the right bit of track there? I think it was outside to outside, was it not? No, inside to inside. Same with this one. Jeez, that just squeezes in. Skim past the road. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, I tell you what. Stop it. Sometimes it just works. And other times it's hair tearing. Look, can we just look at how close we got to this road? Look, I don't know why your road's wobbly wooing again. Whatever. Whatever. Now, the hardest part about this track... Oh, we've got 2 million in the bank, Ham. I don't need you. I just want you to come to like there. You're really under there, aren't you? That's a big tunnel. What do we talk about tunnels, Sam? It's only a grade 1, but it still has to come back down to that level. It means our tunnel is significantly shorter. If we come to here, right, I've got an idea. If we tunnel to there, which we can bypass that. What I'm willing to do is actually cut. Is actually carve this out, and we can, even though that looks horrendous at the moment, we can do some editing to the terrain, which will eventually make that look good. That's a deep tunnel. You sure you just don't want to take that little bit extra tunnel? That's fine. But I'll tell you what, from here though, that's not going to be tunnel. Right, and for the moment, we're only going to... are we? Are we running one train or two? We're going to be running one train at the moment. So it's only going to be single tunnel anyway at the moment. And then what? You're having another bit of tunnel there. You know, I tell you, that's not actually half bad. You are going to have to swing around this way before looping back into there. We might just hold you on that line just there for us. Entry at 88. All right, Doc. Get the DeLorean and we'll do 88 through there, shall we? 94, 94, 95, 97. Shame we couldn't quite get up, but we'll take that. Not that we've got trains that can do that speed. and we'll probably end up changing the line a little bit down the track. I can handle that tunnel there because it's not a deep tunnel either. It's just a necessary tunnel. A little bit of open cut where we can fix up that terrain and make it look like it's something cool. We can even probably put a road bridge over, might look pretty cool. Back into tunnel, back into open air. Right, reversing line down here for this. We might actually bring you out. Yeah, okay, so this is what we will do. Also, I don't want the AI. I don't. I was going to say, I don't want the AI to have a connection to Hanston via road, and they actually don't. So that's actually quite good for us. Now, down here, big episode, I know, team. Down here, we're going to add. We're going to add our turnaround in down here. Now, like I said, this is temporary. I need you tight and straight like that. That's how I need you. I need you like that because I'm going to do that, which means that road has to go, which is fine. That road's not doing anything anyway. What are you upset about? Oh, that's the oil delivery. I'll fix you up in a sec. Never fear. Never fear. All right, is there a reason why we're utilizing key tracks, Ham? No reason whatsoever, sir. We'll just use the standard track on that because this is only temporary until we get the other line in. Right, give me some dirt road again. You should be able to hop, skip, and a jump over there, and if not... for the train depot, you probably could have plugged it in at the back here, couldn't you? I don't know if that works, but we'll give it a goosey gander, shall we? Well, we'll give that a goosey gander. If that works, it works. Once again, temporary, but it kind of suits that. It gives a rhyme and reason why we have that. Get in the line. No. We're going to be going from this way. You're going to pull into there. And you're going to go there. Then we haven't put in the waypoint. You're really doing half jobs today, aren't you, Ham? Doing half jobs today, Ham. Manage the line. After rift branch, add this around there. And that's our line. Whoa. So this will be the Hanston. Hank to rift. We need a better line for this. Like we need to call it Hank and rift. Let's call this the... I don't know. It's come up with a line that fits the narrative. So something that fits the actual narrative of the in-between world and these two towns joining together to build something. I think we need to come up with something like that. Rift. Hank. I'm just going to put Pax train. But what we need is something like the communal branch or something like that. Communal branch line or something like that, you know. Rift Hank Pax train. You know, otherwise it just gets a bit same and boring. Something that denotes these two towns joining together after many years of you know, chats and talks and stuff they're working out. Right, before we do that, I want to get a little commuter in for Rift as well. I know it's been a long episode, but I'm enjoying myself. And if I'm enjoying myself, why the heck wouldn't we just keep playing? I never get that when other content creators go, oh, it's been 40 minutes, I've got to stop the episode. Hey, just have fun. If you're having fun, just make the episode. You know? Oh, anyway, I'll never get it. We're just going to go sweet and simple with these bus stops today, by the way. And then we're going to go a line like this. Sweet and simple. There to there. Right, nice big loop. Once again, we'll probably run some kind of trams down for these people. And we're going to call this Rift. I'm not going to put commuter because it's only... I'm going to put Rift Town commuter. How about that? Rift Town commuter. Bus. Even though it's horse and carriage. Right, you've got this right out here. Buy these vehicles. We'll go passenger. We're going to give them the stagecoaches. Set those to Rift, thanks. You can have Rift Town commuters there. And then vice versa down here, we can go. Hey, let's slow down time. We're making so much money now. We'll check that line shortly. Just let me get this let me get the buses in here. Where did I buy that? Over here. We're going to go the same stagecoach here, but we're going to go 6 on this one. And we're going to set you on Hank City Commuter. Right, Hank's basically a town too. We could have switched that. Right, so Hank's going to now have a passenger service. Rift has a passenger service. Let's get the train bought and done. Did I leave this at... No, it's pink. Buy the vehicles. Steam. Right, what do we want to run here? I like these blackened. We're running the general already. Oh yes, the QR-A10 Nelson. Now, if you don't know this is one of my first train mods coming in. A absolutely beautiful locomotive. Now read this description. I'll read it for you. Don't read it, I'll read it for you. The A10 number 6 was a mixed traffic locomotive built by Nelson and Company of Glasgow, Scotland in 1865 and delivered to Queensland Railways, that's here in Australia, delivered to Australia in Queensland Railways in 1866. In 1991, number 6 would be restored to working order by volunteers of the Australian Railway Historical Society, the ARHS. The locomotive now upholds the claim as Australia's oldest operational steam locomotive. And what a fantastic train we are putting this. I don't care if it has 40. This is probably the perfect line for it, and something I'm going to keep around because of its history and because of the because of basically its historical I guess prowess to Australia. It's going to stay as a historical line on this map. Now eventually we'll have other lines going, but we're going to keep a heritage line with this Nelson class on it, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. It's not super fast, it's not anything like that, but we're running flat track pretty much all the way through here, so I'm not worried. Let's go passenger wagons. Now what do we got here? 13, 14, 8. You can only do 40 anyway. Probably this one. The blue really does suit it. 26, 39, and we're mediocre. I'm willing to run 39 at the moment. Buy that. Now we probably should run 2, to be honest. We're not going to get. We're just going to put it in. Oh, I was hoping that we could get to that, and we have. Oh, oh, we're in such a tight little spot too. Oh, this is really... When I found this mod on the line... My jaw just dropped. When I found this mod on the workshop, I was staring at it for so long. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I can't stop staring at it. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed with our track ride today, which is going to be that Nelson, let's have a look at how things are going up here, churning and burning. We've got plenty of coal on the deck here. Brilliant, that's running well. Let's check the lines, the scoreboards, please. Balances are looking pretty well. Well, the Nelson just came out, so that makes no... So all these 3 lines just came out. They're our commuters, and we know that Huntsman's been always in and out of its money. But these 3 lines will give them time to bed in. However, can we look at this? Runcorn Combat's line. 2.64 million. Enjoy this track ride along today, gang. I know I am. Look at how sooty their faces are. Oh, look at the detail in this. Okay. What else? Hey. You know what would be brilliant? If we rode along from their point of view. Hey, gents. Mind if I ride? Yep. It's a $5 ride there, friendo. Look at the little dials, all the piping, the intricate piping on it. ARHS volunteers. Brilliant. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. The gold. Wow, I love it. I love the color of it too. All right. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. I could stare at it all day. And until next episode, get out of here.